So let's get to Andrew Mukuba. RJ Mickens' his former teammate, by the way, at Clemson. Andrew Mukuba going from Clemson over to Texas. I have at number 4 in my safety rankings to own, and you have at number 4 in your safety rankings. I think Andrew Mukuba is one of the most versatile defensive backs you're going to find in this year's draft. He played slot corner at Clemson. He became a true safety for Texas this past season, and he was fantastic this last year. You see right there a 90 PFF grade. He was the 3rd most valuable safety in America, according to our wins above average metric. Only a 15.5 passer rating allowed into his coverage this past year. He has great speed. He ran a 4.45 in the 40-yard dash. He changes direction very fluidly, shows up in his snaps as a slot and free safety. Very good ball skills as well. 15 forced completions in his career and 5 interceptions this past season. But he has a slight build. That's kind of the big negative with Andrew Mukuba right now. Only 186 pounds. It's in the 1st percentile. Kind of still built like a cornerback who's playing safety right now. 30-inch arms, that's 6th percentile as well. And his lack of size shows up a little bit in run defense. Over the last 2 years, he has over a 15% missed tackle rate. It's in the 25th percentile of all safeties. Now, he broke out at Texas playing more of a true free safety role. At Clemson, he was more of a solid player overall. He did 70.7 coverage grade at Clemson. But again, that could be explained by him playing mostly slot corner at Clemson, whereas at Texas, he played more of a true free safety. Again, not much of a run defender, very undersized if you're playing as a true safety, but he's a versatile chess piece in coverage, smooth movement skills, and really, really good ball skills. And he put up elite tape at Texas this past year. So I like Andrew Mukuba a lot.
You want something fun? Zone coverage grades for Power 5 safeties this year. RJ Mickens 3rd, Andrew Mukuba 6th. 2 of the elite zone coverage players that we have. And Mukuba, look, when I watch this, similar thing too, because we came into this year talking about Texas going, hey, the big weakness is the pass defense. And hopefully Andrew Mukuba can, if he's moving to safety,
we were wrong about that.
Hopefully he can glue this thing together. And I'll tell you what, in the same way that I just mentioned for Mickens and Clemson, Mukuba he glued it all together. Obviously, Jahdae Barron was great on the outside, Thorpe Award winner, Malik Muhammad, Michael Taff also, Texas lifer over there next to him at safety. But Mukuba really held it all together. And I think you've got similar traits, excellent vision in zone coverage. And I'm just, more than anything, I am just so glad because there were some reps at Clemson where he played safety and he played well. They just didn't leave him back there. They didn't ever leave him back there, right? I think his freshman year more so, Trevor was telling me that was his highest graded season. That was the most snaps he played at safety. And Clemson just never saw that, hey, maybe this guy's a safety instead of a nickel, right? Or instead of a corner. Texas moves him to safety, and it's perfect. It's just absolutely perfect. I think he really found, even though he is undersized, you mentioned it, he's built like a corner. Sometimes when he tackles, you can tell he's built like a corner. But the fundamentals and the way he breaks on the ball, first of all, in zone coverage, fantastic. Same idea. If you can get him in that robber roll, if you can get him down in the curl flat, which has some similarities at times to when he was playing in the nickel and playing down low like that, that's fine. He's comfortable with it. He already knows he can do that. Now you're talking about a guy, you just teach him to play back deep, you get him a little bit stronger, you get him to be a little bit better tackler, and it's certainly not for a lack of effort. He's an absolute heat-seeking missile in the run game as well. It's just a matter of, okay, can the build hold up? But I'll tell you what, Mukuba could not have had a better senior season, transferring to a new place, playing a relatively new position that he hadn't played a ton more. I think there's more to go with him. I really do. I think that's why I have him 4th here, and it wouldn't shock me if he was even higher eventually on this list when we look back 3 years from now, because I think it's just getting started. This was only his first full year at safety, and he was one of the best safeties on the best secondary in the country.
Absolutely. I want to see him add a little bit more weight to his build right now to become more of a true safety, but you play him that role in the NFL, and I think he could be a really, really good player overall. Hey, thanks for watching another episode of the PFF College Football Show. Please make sure you guys subscribe to the channel.
Also, subscribe to PFF Plus at subscribe.pff.com for all of the same data and grades that we use in our show, plus fantasy tools, betting tools, and our mock draft simulator.